I'm not sorry for the wait.
Hey yo, Keith, press play.
Must not know about me, know about. You must not know about me, know about. You must not know about me. Too well before I second get to thinking about. I brag different cause my bag different. Not a mother but a lover and a hustle like I have children. A tad different if you add riches. If you just see my appearance, you would think I was the bad bitches. My class different, I'm no bad temperance. Why my winnings ain't her winnings? This my journey and I had intentions. I move around from any contradictions. Any low-key want a competition, immediately board the mission. I wish my critics had a pot to piss in. I'm on a show and now my ops can listen. Know my ex is out the bitching. I know my biggest flex is optimism. I know my biggest test is opposition. This right here my proposition. You must not know about me, ain't about. You must not know about me, yeah. You must not know about me. Get thinking about co-creator of my destiny. I send a prayer, they think less of me. Can't let them get the best of me. A wise being would invest in me. I'm an observer, that's the vet in me. I let the killer rest in me. I meditate cause that's the recipe. I talk to little lethal every day. It turns out that's my therapy. I'm smooth like tahini butter with the sesame. I take them all to ecstasy. I leave them all obsessed with me. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. About. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. Nah. You must not know about me. Don't you ever for a second get to thinking. You my tongue in, I'm not sorry for the wait. Jacked all the beats and put it on a mixtape. Know that it's not my job to turn you on, but I can't help it cause I'm the chosen one. They fuck with me, now they stuck with me. All my people know it's up with me. Haters can't get up with me. They fuck with me, now they stuck with me. All my people know it's up with me. Haters can't get up with me. Rise and shine, y'all.
Wake y'all ugly ass up.
You are now tuned in to the morning tea off GP with your girl Salita.
And your favorite couldn't be.
What's brewing?
Hell yeah.
Nah, for real. What's brewing?
Damn.
It's been a long time.
Man. It's damn sure been a long time. It feel like it's been forever for sure.
For real. Like, I feel, I don't know, I feel new. Like, this is something new.
You feel like this is like episode 1
Something
all over
like
again.
that, yeah, something like that. I almost ain't even know how to drive to come to work today.
I seen a post somebody said that was you?
That was me.
Damn. Was that a smoke signal? A bat signal? Cause I seen you tag.
Good morning, T.
Yeah.
I was just saying I'm on the way. I was like, I almost forgot how to drive, but I'm still on the way.
Yeah.
I'm on the way.
Okay.
Because I was kind of running off the road a little bit.
For real? So you was dozing a little bit?
Nah, I wasn't dozing.
Tell the truth.
No, just too comfortable.
Cause
under
the truth
wheel.
is light now.
Too comfortable watching my
real.
vlog and stuff.
You was watching a vlog, the
Yeah.
one that you about to post, or the last one you posted?
The last one I posted. I've been
Okay.
posting a vlog a day.
For
like,
real?
For the past about a good, I think I'm about 16 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we back, y'all.
Woo! We back like cook crack.
We are back. It feels good, man.
It feels good.
think he might need to turn it down. Heat off. It's loud.
I don't think. No. I don't
Tell
think
us
so.
what the audio like, y'all. Y'all know we need y'all to, look out for us one time. And
Yes,
sometimes
how
it kind
y'all
of be.
feeling?
know what
It's
I
a
mean?
new year, 2024.
I haven't seen you all year, actually.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
you either.
Dang. That's a motherfucker down ain't it, man?
Man,
Um,
I barely seen outside this year.
for real. You've been in war.
I've been in a sick and shut in.
Damn. They used to name them people off at church. The church
Right.
house.
I know,
Yeah.
but I wasn't too shut in. But you
Yeah.
know, I ain't have to go outside, so why?
How you feel?
I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, bruh, like I really wanted to get in the ring and actually fight this thing.
Yeah.
But
I
you
can,
know, you just gotta go through the motions sometimes. You know.
Yeah, I can see that, man. Trials and tribulations, man. Trials and tribulations.
Yeah. How your New Year been?
It's been good. I didn't have I didn't do too much for New Year's. I went to a little family setting, kickback / little situation like that.
Okay.
You know.
I did too. Like the day before.
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I don't get too much caught up into cause
The
it ain't
holidays.
spring, you know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But government wise, financial wise, all that, everything is, going.
Right.
But I try not to get too caught up in it because, the time thing, that's a man-made concept,
Right.
and I don't want to really disrespect my ancestors because, time for us was the sun rising, the moon rising, and paying attention to the elements and the universe around us.
Right.
That's just like, for instance, right now, like we probably gonna have a good long winter because a lot of the livestock and the animals, they been eating a lot more, fattening up. You know what I mean? So that's a reflection of to the indigenous people that they getting ready to last.
Yeah.
Store that fat in them to last, you know what I'm saying? But that's the things of the past for us, common folk that, technology tell us everything, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But to correlate with that, I'm seeing these posts that they said this Arctic, this Arctic rush spread like it's finna be like bad, like the temperatures and
The
stuff.
cold?
The cold, yeah.
What?
You ain't been seeing them posts?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I've been seeing different posts here and now.
So it's supposed to be finna be cold for a while or something?
They say it's finna hit. It's supposed to be the end of this month, but I'm seeing things that's more so like to the end of this week.
Yeah, I do see the temperature supposed to be crazy.
Yeah. Cause they talking about bring the pets in and
Oh wow.
it could be possible pipes busting and things
No,
like that.
I ain't even know.
So yeah, it's supposed to hit. You know what I mean? But it might not be on time or whatever. Cause that's just like it was supposed to be this weekend, and I woke up Friday about maybe 11 noon or something like between 11 and noon, and it was coming down like snow and stuff was coming
Yeah.
down.
I
know,
was
so
say
I'm
it
like,
was
damn,
a
I probably-
blizzard now.
Yeah. But when I woke up about 3:30, it wasn't even sticking no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the traffic. So I'm like, damn, cause I was like, cause I had to order groceries and everything. I'm like, okay.
You were
been for
looking
me-
forward to that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, I ain't going to work. Nah. I'm finna pull up and cook and
You ready to put your house shoes on and
it
be
be cozy, you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
for
My
real.
own world for real. But yeah, I got up like, man, all right, well, let's do this here or whatever. But it's a hater spirit in the atmosphere. It's a hater spirit in the atmosphere.
Is it?
And I see a lot of people say when the hate don't work, people start telling lies. Does that resonate with you?
If the hate
Have you
don't
been
work-
lied on before?
What?
Cause I've been lied on before.
Yeah, I definitely
what I'm
been
saying?
lied on before.
It was a lady called me a old podcast nigga.
Oh wow.
And she's a fat face on liar. That's what she is. Now I got something for the people to check out one time for me. And if you ready, I'm ready to let these people hear this right quick.
All right, let's go.
And yeah, this particular alcohol is stronger than you think it would be, probably by about 2. And unbelievably smoother and milder by the same maybe 30% than you could possibly expect. And unlike cognacs the world over, this one doesn't taste like wood at the end, and it doesn't taste like it's got artificial colors, and it doesn't taste like it's got artificial flavors. It's a fine product. And
Hello, people. Good morning, grand rising, great dawn of the new day. Now I want to ask you something, Letha. Hold on, excuse me, Silitha. How you pronounce the other Marcelette? How I pronounce it, girl?
Marcelette, Salita
Marcelette?
Marcelette. Yep.
Okay, cause that is the new you, right?
That's the new
That's
me.
what I heard through the grapevine.
Yeah, man, not for real. New year, new
That's
me
what I
for
heard
real.
through the grapevine. Now, I don't consider myself a cognac connoisseur. 2023 was my transition from cognac and the bourbon whiskey to tequila, reposado specifically.
Okay.
By way of my little sister. Shout out to baby girl.
All right.
You know, and you know, that's what I do these days, the tea, tequila. But I'm not a connoisseur. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't do drugs. Now you heard what I just heard, and the audience just heard what we just heard. Tell me, do that sound like somebody that's crazy or on some type of drugs? It sounds like he got plenty of sense to me.
All the sense in the world.
He broke it down to a science.
Indeed.
You know? He said 30%. Where he get that from? And this is first time drinking this stuff now. So we talking about somebody being sharp. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, he got real good taste buds, strong taste buds.
strong taste bud. But what I'm saying is,
How he
to be
broke
able to
that down.
articulate.
Now, for real, he broke that down in the whole different. Like, I'm
What-
like, cause when he said that about cognac, I'm like, dang, is that what that? I had to think about that flavor.
And
Like,
see, this the thing.
is that what it tasted like for real?
This the thing. Cognac, I can tell the difference between that and whiskey, which to me is similar, but I can't put it in those words. The terms that he used was some shit like
Yeah.
some shit that you probably would hear at a cognac convention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we talk about
Or tasting or something.
yeah, like the methods that go into how it's made and stuff like that. You know, people drink what they drink. You know, the things that don't when they wake up in the morning the next day don't have too much of a hangover. Like they got they process, especially us indigenous people. Like we figure out what our body take and how it respond and what's good for us, and we kind of have a routine,
Right.
or whatever. But that's some different shit right there.
Yeah.
You know, and I wanted to start off with that because, first of all, did you even see the interview? Did you watch the interview?
Oh yeah, I watched it.
You did?
Yeah.
For real?
I know you proud of me. Yeah, I actually
I
watched
swear
it.
I am.
I've been watching a lot of stuff since I've been in the sick and shut in. Nah, but for real, yeah, I watched that, and I mean it was interesting. So yeah, I wanted to check it out for myself. And I ain't mad at the man. I am not mad at him.
I am proud of you because I was telling myself this whole time
I
because
hope
I'm
she
like,
watch
okay, we ain't shot in a little minute,
Right.
so it's plenty of content to
Right.
talk. It's plenty of stuff to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But this was a major thing. But I know you be in your own world for real. You know what I mean? You've been locked in. You've been, you know what I'm saying, trying to get your mistake together, and you know you be in your own world or whatever. So, because
Right.
I know sometimes I be like, all right, I
No,
had to
for
see you
real.
something.
I really did be in
And
my
I'm
own
like, damn,
world.
do I need to send it to her?
You're
So I
right.
can and tell her like, man, I need you to
Right.
watch this before Monday.
Honestly, I felt that telepathically.
For real.
For
The
real.
spirit is real.
Like, y'all don't understand this.
I'm so
Y'all don't
serious.
understand. Say it again.
So serious. Club and Mag said even a crackhead sounds like he has good sense when he's not high.
Who said that?
Club and Magazine.
Club and Magazine said that.
Even a crackhead sounds like he has good sense when he's not high. A crazy person are usually the smartest. And yes, Cat does drink and he's a smart person, so he know how to articulate.
You know, I don't totally disagree, and I agree to a certain extent. Because I've been around plenty of crackheads in my time. You know,
Yeah, crackheads, I don't know what's in that crack, but it's something that do have some benefits to it, you know?
yeah, I mean they live forever.
They live forever. They got high energy.
Yeah,
High energy.
yeah, healthy. Well, I ain't gonna say. Healthy.
Not
But I mean, damn, they live
I
forever.
mean,
but
yeah,
I'm saying
high
like,
energy for sure.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Oh, they alert for sure.
But see, this my thing though. If you got eyes to see and ears to hear, you can tell that's a different thing. Even with the crackheads that's smart, you can still see the in between things that give crackhead or give something addicted to something, some type of goddamn narcotic. You know what I mean? Like you can tell. You know.
Yeah.
Now it's a difference between somebody that's using and somebody that's just homeless. Cause I've had conversations with homeless people that articulate themselves well and very very intelligent and stuff. You know what I mean? And ain't really saying what they saying to get nothing. I done had conversations with people that's on the street that this is after I done did something for them.
Right.
It's just regular conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They like
But
they just live how they living.
right. Facts. Now, even though Cat Williams said that he never was a crackhead.
He said he never did a hard drug.
Believe him.
I believe him too.
It was just his hair that that could
That's the only
make
thing
it,
somebody
you know,
can say
exactly
something about,
It
and
was-
that don't mean shit. You see women every day
right.
that, you know what I mean? Come on.
You can have that look or whatever,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because his hair did
Yeah.
look like he'd been shocked a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't
I mean, and
be
that's when like
surprised.
things where he just got out of jail type of stuff.
Right.
What you
Exactly.
Bitches. But you got see what people don't understand is those control what you see.
Facts.
So if you got somebody that's going against the grain, because it's a couple of things that Cat Williams said during this whole thing that stood out to me. And those people that are spiritual and on their journey for real, you can see it.
Man, he
So
said
regardless of-
everything it's been out here. It's been people been talking about it. Like it's not shocking at all. The stuff that he's saying,
Yeah.
like he just put names on it, and
Yeah.
everybody just like, oh,
Yeah.
because a lot of people look at these celebrities and stuff like that and think, oh, I don't know. Like, you know, for a long time, people been looking at celebrities like they're holier than thou. Or
Yeah.
I don't know, like they can't do no wrong.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, he made a whole lot of sense.
God
man.
told you not to idolize nobody.
Nah,
Don't
for real.
idolize nobody.
TA said, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch it. I saw highlights, but I didn't need much convincing that he wasn't crazy or hating. He was simply responding. Not for real.
And see, that's the most important thing that people need to realize, because I've seen people trash them and dog them, you know, real bad. And this the thing right here. I'm so grateful that I was raised how I was raised, because I don't put no man above me. I can't see no man above me. Whether we talking about what it appears to be success, what it appears to be more financially stable, where it appears to be more liked and popular. I don't care. It could be hundreds of thousands of people that revere you. Man, I'm a man. We put our pants on one leg at a time. I done tried two before. You know what I'm saying? But I don't look at no man above me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't never look at a celebrity and feel like I want something they got, the you know, the fans that they got and the energy that they get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nothing for nothing. Whatever I get, I'm gonna appreciate that, because that's from me being my authentic self, not because of me representing anything. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem, because I've laughed at plenty of Steve Harvey jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I laughed at his set on the Kings of Comedy. You know what I'm saying? I love his interviews. One of the most my favorite ones was on Earn Your Leisure, when
Yeah.
he was talking about his work ethic and his tax issue and how he came out of that. You know what I'm saying? I loved
Ooh, how he,
Yeah. Right.
you know what I'm saying? The barbershop. I like his characters. You know what I'm saying?
still in the fake world and in the real world, and that just
Did you see the video of Bernie Mac calling out all the people that had stole his stuff?
hell no.
No.
Hell no, I ain't seen that.
He was the last. It was like a clip or whatever. He got on the stage. Last comedian to go on the stage, and he was like,
What is his own though? What is his own? Def Comedy Jam, Comedy View.
it was something. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta send it to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send it to you.
Yeah.
But basically, I probably could pull it up on here. Cause he was like, he called out Monique. I think he called out Steve Harvey. A lot of female comedians. And he was like, ain't this some shit? That everybody in this, he said everybody that told all my jokes, I'm out here, I don't even know what to say now. Cause
Listen,
everybody, he said Monique just stole all, he said she stole all my D jokes or something.
Listen, man. That's why I said what I said. People attach themselves. That's why I say I love what they've been in, what they've done, because I separate that from the person. So when the truth come out, or when some shit somebody said and it line up, hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna turn to the person that's telling this shit and dog them out
Right.
because of what they said.
Right.
listen, I listen from a objective. Just like I like them, I like Cat Williams.
You know what I'm saying? So when I'm hearing this, I'm doing some homework at the same time too. I watched it 2 times. I watched it twice. It's like 2 hours and 46 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Cause I knew it was gonna be content, and I knew it was because it was gonna be some dog ass, hating ass niggas.
Do you want to hear this clip from Bernie Mac?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm finna play it in the speaker.
Okay.
Cause he said something right there.
Monique, Steve Harvey. Man, I'm sleeping in a motherfucker. I'm joked the fuck out. They just said everything I was gonna fucking say. I gotta think of some shit up here tonight. Monique took all my goddamn dick jokes. Dirty motherfucker, dirty motherfucker. It's a bad game. It's a bad game.
Hey, listen, man. Bernie Mac was my favorite.
Hey, he ain't hold back.
If it wasn't for him, what's that show? What that show was? He adopted the little boy.
The Bernie Mac show?
That was the Bernie Mac show. That was the Bernie Mac show.
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't seen that shit in so long, but I
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, but man, listen. I don't attach my feelings to what these people do. I don't know them. I don't know them personally. It ain't too many people out here like, damn, man, I can't believe they did that. Because I don't know them.
Yeah.
Maybe Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? If some shit go down, like, damn, I didn't expect that. But that's gonna last only so long. You know what I mean? Because I don't know these people. These people are in the limelight. You know, they celebrities and shit like that. I know it come with that game. You know what I'm saying? Like they regular people, but if regular people do big shit. You know, just like people that find out that men that they know.
My bad, I disturbed you.
that people that they know cooperated with the authorities or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't putting that past nobody. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm paying attention to what I'm hearing, and I know a spiritual person that's enlightened when I see them and when I hear them. And one thing that stuck out with Cat, that's what I'm gonna start out with this whole interview thing that I got from it. You know what I'm saying? Most of the best shit was in the first 20 minutes. And what I mean by that is, majority of people that I see that's negative and hate, they pointed out the 3,000 book thing. The 3,000 books and the 40 time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but out of everything he said,
But he ain't say whether it was audio books or nothing like that. Because people say they read books and it could be audio book.
yeah. But the things that stuck out to me was the fact that you were projecting when
you love Steve and you love Sid and you
these guys so much, you attach yourself to them so much that you feel like how dare you go on a messy, petty shit show about my favorite comedians. That's what I'm seeing.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about, if Steve Harvey stole that story or whatever.
I know.
But I'm like, now, if he did, I'm like, because I listen to the motivational videos and stuff, and I'm like, Steve Harvey, he milked that that homeless story. But one thing that stood out, you know, with my journey that I'm on right now, like when Cat Williams was like basically saying how, you know, about a lot of women struggling to find husbands, he was like, because they thinking like a man.
Hello.
Hold up.
And that stood out to
I
me.
ain't expect you to come with that. What say one time?
He said, to get a man. That was a bomb. That was a bomb for real. Like, bruh, I remember when that came out, and I was like, ooh, you know, and I was kind of feeding into it, you
And
know,
I
a
liked
little
the
bit.
movie. I liked the movie.
Yeah, man. But like, dang, we messed up
We
out here.
fucked up for real.
Man, you didn't push this on us.
Yeah.
Not saying that
You said this shit about this wife that you did the first wife.
Ooh.
The wife, because that's what she supposed to do. She supposed to enhance whatever it is you got going on. She supposed to do that. But give yourself some credit if you the one put in the elbow grease and the blood, sweat, and the tears to craft your shit.
I was a journeyman and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she might have picked out some more attire.
I mean, come on, man.
You think that's a marketing
what do you
thing?
think of yourself?
Right.
But see, I feel like that's propaganda.
Right.
I feel like it's propaganda, man. You know, I've had a lot of conversations about how things are now, but how things are now is a result of some things that happened years ago.
Yeah.
You know, when you know, it's been a plight to the
family.
Man.
Now a lot of us now starting to go on, but this will start off because we gotta hold on this interview for a little bit.
Because Cat clarified, because this why I like that he was on Shannon Sharp shit, which Club Shay Shay is a little bit questionable. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Man, I'm like, bruh, like you really sit there. I don't know. They must have called him Shay Shay growing up or something, but he got
one Shay was good enough.
One Shay.
Hey.
But come on, I don't know who thought of that. Whose idea was that?
Hey,
but
don't fight me, y'all.
But hey, that's what works.
So,
for
but I like that he was on there because Shannon, and I love his journalism. Mm-hmm. He's a professional. He do his homework, and he gonna speak his mind. And if something don't sound right,
go on with it. He gonna stop you and be like, hold on, I'm gonna question you. So you know what I'm saying? Because that don't. This, that, third,
right,
you know what I mean?
right.
Because he did ask him, like, dang, Cat, seem like you just got a lot on your chest. Which a lot of people use that sentiment to say that's why he came on and that's why he lied and that's why it's some bullshit and all that.
Yeah.
But he clarified. He said, I haven't seen none of them have anything that I want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he also said that what I'm saying is only what I'm saying because my name and what my name represents was breached.
Yeah.
See, people have selective hearing. They already have like their favorites in their mind because maybe they didn't like Cat. Maybe they didn't like his specials. Maybe they didn't like his form of comedy. Maybe they took and ran with the narrative that he's losing his mind, like they say Orlando Brown and shit like that. I've seen people compare. They were saying that Cat get him Orlando Brown. He don't though. I mean, in the aspect of this Hollywood is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Right.
no, he don't. Orlando Brown, he, you know, and I know he done seen some shit, but he didn't accept some shit too.
Yeah.
I can tell that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he's like,
Right.
he's not really connecting.
Yeah.
Articulating himself where
Exactly. It's not
you know
making
what I mean?
full sense.
With
Like,
the receipts, with
Right.
the details, with the backstory.
okay.
Cat brung it all.
He real deal was Virgoing.
You feel me? Oh, cause one thing about I know about a Virgo, you know what I'm saying? They might know some shit and they might be cool with it, but it's everybody got their turning point.
Mm-hmm.
But see, motherfucker might underestimate the wrath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
when that lid flip open, then you gotta take out all that's coming. But it ain't
Right.
for nothing. It ain't for nothing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't say too much.
Exactly.
A motherfucker might think like, oh, okay, well, I can, you know what I mean?
Right.
I can get over. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened with Cat. He said, if my name wasn't brought up, if my name and my integrity wasn't breached, I wouldn't have to come up here now. You know what I'm saying? And what stood out to me was that on a spiritual aspect is this is the age of Aquarius. He didn't say that, but he said this is the age of truth.
He sure said it.
He
He
said-
said either he was gonna say it or somebody else, but like him saying it, like
But see, that went over people's heads. Because the people that ain't really paying attention to what's going on in the world, they ain't realizing we're in the age of truth for real.
right.
The unveiling.
Yep. This is true.
Everybody see the P. Diddy stuff. Everybody see the TDJ stuff, the stuff, the Cassie, and things that is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
The Epstein list.
Right.
All this stuff. Look around you. People talking about aliens and shit. I was talking about supernatural shit back in 2016. I was crazy. I was a woke ass nigga then.
Yeah.
You woke ass nigga. I'm sick of you hotel ass woke ass niggas. That's what people was saying.
Yeah.
I ain't mad because I know you don't understand. You know what I mean? That was the beginning of my journey. Actually 2014, but 2016 when it was, it was really cultivating. You know what I mean? But this was going on. But now, every other post I'm seeing people talking about aliens. People like, man, I just want to sit back. I want to smoke. I'm going to chill with my boo. And I want to talk about aliens. I want to talk about pagan holidays. And I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the Romans and how they lied. And, you know what I'm saying, all this old
Right,
shit. You
right.
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They want to sit back and talk about this shit. Y'all didn't see y'all ain't heard. Y'all ain't saying about the aliens down there in Miami. Aliens been around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So when he started talking about the age of truth, that's when it really clicked. I'm like, okay, hold on now. Cat really filtering some shit. Like he's sticking on something. He's talking this shit, but I could tell. And
He could expose a whole lot more, but he didn't.
Nah, for real. And his medallion.
Yeah.
His medallion hat. It was symbolic of the steering wheel of the ships. And it had the coordinates, north, south, east, west.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, that's symbolic of in the field of masonry as far as he's traveling, like he's navigating these seas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a spiritual connection to that. You know what I mean? For him to have that, and that's what he rocking in diamonds, then it's a lot up here when it comes to I'm figuring all this shit out.
Right.
I'm traveling and
Right.
figuring all this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So and another thing he said was this truth that's coming out. It's important not to let people just lie. And that's very important in the checks and balances of the universe.
Yeah.
The checks and balances of the universe. That ain't no small talk right there.
You
know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I'm knowing it's more than bitterness. It's more than some type of let me get on my pedestal and do my TED talk. You know what I'm saying? It's that energy is around, and it's gonna be a lot more of that on all levels. From the day-to-day regular people, from the celebrities.
I ain't gonna lie. Before Cat Williams came out and did this interview, I was finna be Cat Williams.
Real.
I mean, pretty much. And I'm like, he done kicked it off.
Yeah.
So, but it's that time.
Yeah. See, outside of everything he said, his life story, because I never knew the beginning. The Jehovah's Witness parents.
Yeah.
The altercation with him and his dad. Him leaving at 13 because Jesus left and went on his journey at 13. The man that everybody.
Oh, that's why he left
reveres.
at 13?
Yes, he said it was already on, he was like, these events happened, but it was already on his mind that once he turned that age, that he was going to take that same journey because he felt like his purpose was totally against what his religious background, according to the people that took care of him,
Right.
basically being the black sheep.
Yeah.
I resonate with that wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't have that part because he said at 5 years old, like he was imitating and regurgitating the word from the thousands of people because he could recite everything that was in the Bible and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can tell that, you know, will I just say I just necessarily automatically believe that he read 3,000 books a year from 8 to 12? I can't say that. I can't say either way. I know I didn't like reading, but I know my dad continuously reiterated the importance of reading. He pushed that on me. I have a certain level of vocabulary because of him. Because I didn't like school. I didn't. At the time, I didn't know why. You know, it just wasn't interesting to me.
Right.
But because I was forced to have vocabulary words outside of schooling every week, had to write reports. He made me read books. You know, Who Moved My Cheese? It was a few books he made me read. You know,
But honestly, at that age, you can read a lot of books. Because I used to read a lot around that age.
see what I'm saying?
And I used to could read them so fast within a snap of a finger.
But you see, and see, I'm slow.
Yeah.
I'm smart, but I'm like, and what I mean by slow is, if I read something, I'm gonna read it 10 times. I'm
Yeah.
gonna read it a bunch of times because I gotta push it in.
Yeah.
I gotta push it in because I don't like to read.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's I mean, that's how I am nowadays when I read, because now I'm reading more like self-help books and stuff like that. So, but when I used to read them Zane books,
yeah. But see, his journey was different. He loved to read. They said that his parents took his books from him as punishment. So that's a different level. I love sports. I love to play. I love to play football all day.
yeah.
You had to make me come in the house. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. So if he was like that with reading, who's to say he ain't read 2 books a day? Non-fiction.
Right.
We know it's geniuses out here.
I mean, and honestly,
If
like,
Jesus fed 1,000 people with 2 fish and a loaf of bread or whatever it was.
hold on. I don't know why our mic keep going out. Okay.
What it
Thank
sound
you,
like?
Nathaniel.
It sound good?
It say
Yeah.
we back, you know, but it keep going in and out, so I'm
We
gonna have
mighta
to just
shouldn't-
keep watching it.
We might have shouldn't have used that then. Okay. But if that was his passion like that early on,
Nathaniel said Gabe don't read.
I do read. See, he just proved the point. I force myself to read because I know the importance, because it was instilled in me. I said I didn't like to read. I didn't say I don't read. I do read, and that's why I am at where I'm at. I was forced to read shit and make a book report on it.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Since you said he said, I had to really.
I think he finna come across the table.
Really, you know what I'm
For real now, people that watched that, they had, and Nate is one of them people because they in the same organization. They Q-Dog. So it's hard to go against the grain. That's how he feel like going against the grain. But another thing
Thank you.
Cat Williams said was, it's God's side and it's the other side.
Mm.
Huh?
It's God's side.
Other side. Ain't no race involved. Ain't no organization.
Ain't no games.
No teams involved. It's just the truth in that. It's the truth in a lie.
He talking about you capping for a fiend, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Cap
Hey,
fiend,
Hey, he
Christian, a godly man, a man for the people in the community. Man, Cat Williams' homework is out there, and it's really been out there since this interview.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you something, right? Let's just say he didn't read 3,000 books. I can tell he read a lot of books, cause I'm a vocabulary man.
the big six and Cat Williams. 3.
Back on.
Big Six, the biggest pig of the litter, and Cat Williams, two people that 2023 that has opened my eyes to words I haven't heard, and that don't happen too often. So even if he didn't read 3,000 books, he read a lot of
Is one. Listen, I'm watching, I'm hearing this shit. I'm looking this shit up. Barely. I'm gonna check context too, cause I'm gonna read the Eagle Maniacal. Abnormal.
selfish and self-centered with an
High opinion of.
Another one was self-aggrandizement.
Aggrandizement. I don't know which one is the proper one, but the definition is the
Process of promoting oneself as being powerful or it up and everything was in context. This is flowing through conversation. That means that he uses these words regularly.
the only reason he's saying these things is because these people said things about him. Ricky Smiley sit up there and said money.
Shannon said that he said that he started his part.
Listen, this we're having some technical difficulties with the sound. It's going in and out, in and out. So I don't know what it sounds like to y'all.
Hey,
He's saying it's a shortage, and then it's going in and out.
so go back to
That one. Because we got enough juice. We got enough juice to make it through. Right?
Let me see. I'm gonna see if
I mean, I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste my talking. You know what I mean? Where we at? Where we at now?
definitely not worth.
Maybe that's why he said that because that thing went out too. That's what wasn't said.
Okay. All right. You want to finish it like this?
I'm saying you said it was in and out, so
Yeah.
maybe we can salvage even still we can still salvage some clips if you put it in because you said it was in and out. That means some of it is right.
But it's gonna be like loud off. I mean, like the sound won't be right. So like either how it's connected now, it'll be like you know, a little lower, like how.
Is it clear though? That's my.
I think
thing,
it'll
is it
be
clear?
better this way versus the other way, basically, because it has a shortage. Nathaniel said it's best to go this way.
Yeah.
Okay,
know.
appreciate it. He said y'all fine like this.
I don't believe that. It's been times where people said that, and then I'm watching it for the clips, and it's like it's not going through the system. It's like when you replay it, it's like you just kind of hearing somebody talking in the back type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, they gotta get rectified. Cause one thing about me, I hate wasting my damn breath. That's what I don't like. And what I don't want to do is.
Nakisha said the sound is all right now.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Thank you.
My homegirl Michelle, I love Michelle to death. Well to life. I love Michelle to life. But she done said that shit, and I'm replaying it. Yours sound good. Mine sound like somebody back there.
Well, hey, is we gonna finish the show? Or?
All right. So, what I was saying.
You had animosity, whatever you were saying.
I got animosity with the bullshit. You know, people that don't really listen to the shit. Cause, self-aggrandizement. Self-aggrandizement. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway.
He said that word?
Huh?
Self-aggrandizement?
Hey, listen. Cat said a lot of words that I'm like, hold on, I have never heard that before. And it's saying it fluently, like, not like you can tell when it's somebody trying to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah.
it's flowing through regular conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody that really don't get it, you know, just watch it again and pay more attention and listen objectively. Put your feelings in your pocket. Put your letters in your pocket.
Nathaniel said, now P, you like those these fiends like Cat and Charleston.
He just talking shit. Listen, don't repeat nothing else that Nate asked and said, because Nate on some personal shit. He's on some emotional shit when it comes to Charleston White and when it comes to Cat Williams. Because guess what? Charleston White do the same type of community work that Nate do. Nate come on this thing on the Facebook and talk shit. I love Nate. Nate is my cousin, actually. We gonna
Y'all
have,
cousins?
yes, we gonna have a situation. We gonna air some shit out. You know what I'm saying? On a collaborative effort. But when it comes to those purple and gold in them letters, everything goes out the window with Nate. Everything go out the window, man. Because all the receipts are there. You know Ed Lover? You familiar with Ed Lover? He was on a movie a long time ago with Bernie Mac. He confirmed that Bernie Mac has always been the same person and has never lied to him. He said, this out his own mouth, he said the shit that Cat Williams said, that Steve Harvey said about trying to take his acting position, trying to undercut him, all this negative ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
He said Bernie told him out his mouth. Bernie told him personally about this shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we all know So Steve Harvey said his movies and his shows and all this shit is why he stopped doing stand up.
Mm-hmm.
But see, what the people don't know is that they had a comedy show and it was Cat versus Steve. That was the first time Cat went in on Steve and Steve lost.
Mm.
Yeah. Went in on the
yeah.
unit and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Right. That's what he was talking about in Detroit or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It was no comeback after that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
He crushed his comedy career.
listen, man. Cat on the I do this comedy, I do this stand up, I do the craft outside of everything else. Everything that I have, everything I got going on is due to the craft. He named so many comics that he studied really very, very early on that I've never even heard of. But the fact that I looked at them up though. Every nationality, because of the respect of the craft, not just trying to appeal to black people or anything like that. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He said he was down there in Florida, cause he left the house at 13,
Right.
like Jesus did. Hello. He's stealing radios, but he in the library 8 hours a day. He's homeless. He's meeting and interviewing and talking to all these homeless people that used to be very, very successful from every aspect of life.
Mm-hmm.
At that young age, being a sponge, and none of these accounts and these life stories are coming out good. It make every sense in the world that he would never want to touch a hard drug.
Right.
Because all these people on the streets with him as a little boy because of these hard drugs. There was doctors, there was lawyers, judges, stuff like that took a turn for the worse because of these drugs. This is before technology.
Mm-hmm.
This is before you actually knew like what was going on. So of course if somebody introduced you to something, just like crack, like nobody knew the effects of crack when it first hit the base, the free base. Nobody knew. It was plenty of drugs and things like that came out or whatever, you know what I'm saying, before that. But nobody knew the effects of it and how that would change your life for the bad. So you gotta think about it. And I know people like that. I know people that's like, okay, my parents did such and such. That's why I never wanted to touch it.
Mm-hmm. Selfish the promoter said Cat is another level of comedian.
And this is the thing too. I seen a video where they compared Steve Harvey telling jokes that Cat had. Damn near verbatim. In the timeline. I seen Autumn Caesar came out.
Mm-hmm.
Autumn Caesar came out. Said. Damn near word for it. Like Cat said. Only thing there was he chained the car to the spaceship. Like he said.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said. Most of these people, they won't talk about no P. Diddy. They won't talk about no TJ. They won't talk about the things that's going on in the industry. I seen Kevin Hart getting hunched from the back by Shaq. I seen this.
I seen that too.
Shaq the Q Dog. Another Q Dog.
Shaq is
Punching him.
wild.
Can't make this shit up, man. Listen, it's God's side and it's the other side. This is the age of truth. It is what it is. I don't attach myself to these people. That's the problem. That's what cloud people mind. And you can't hang over every word as far as it's literal because you got to be able to cipher in between the shit. Okay, why? Because at the end of the day, he's still a comedian, so he gonna make it funny. He gonna make the shit funny. But he ain't talking about nobody for nothing. He ain't talking about nobody that ain't made up some shit. Ricky Smiley, just like he said, he done wore a dress in more movies than he been a fucking man. And his explanation was, it put food on the table. They love the character. Man, fuck all that. Who are you as a person,
Nah, for
nigga?
real.
How do you feel trying to explain to your grandbabies and your children why you was in a dress and why you was acting like a woman on everything you was on? This shit is stored in history and eternity. It can't be erased. We done seen it. Now how you gonna have a conversation if your grandchild or your child wanna be a fucking woman? Wanna be on the other side?
Yeah.
No, to you it was about the money. And it was about the craft.
Yeah.
And the money. And me
And
boosting
then,
my
you know,
career.
I know.
But to your child, that see a man acting like a goddamn woman. Let's be for real. How the fuck you goddamn me explain that? You not a woman, nigga. Why would you want to be presented as a woman? See, that stop and fetch and goddamn skip and hop and goddamn shuck and jive for these white people. That's some bullshit. Where your integrity at? You want to talk about integrity? You out here acting like a fucking woman. You not a woman. Why would you want to be represented as that? Why would that make you think, damn, I'm talented enough to be a man and act?
And then you think about
Be for
all
real.
of these comedians that did do that, did do these female roles. Now you see it's a lot of that on social media. You know, a lot of social media influencers. Well,
Yep.
even back in the days, like a lot of them a lot of black men
Yep.
that became popular. They came popular by acting like a woman.
Yep. It's a trickle down effect. Okay, this is what we gotta do. And see,
Now
even
the whole world game.
even if it wasn't a call, like, listen, this is what you gotta do. To them, they looked at the blueprint. So they ain't gotta have no conversation. They put on the dress by themselves because they feel like this what it takes. Let a woman do that. If you funny, if you creative, nigga.
Right.
You ain't gotta be something you not to be creative.
Man.
But that says what been instilled in you to be swayed by the world, and you call yourself a Christian.
But and then now I was finna bring up that
You
too.
call yourself a Christian.
Because, you know, that's another thing he was just saying, you know, how Ricky Smiley didn't want to do certain parts, whether it was true or not, you know, because of his religion, and how he was saying how, you know, his church folks can't see him robbing or something. It was something like that.
Yeah.
And
Being a
it's
pimp.
like, but you know,
Talking
you
to
think
hoes.
about it too, like even like Madea and stuff, this is promoted in a church. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what it's
The
doing.
church go to take trips to
Listen,
go see Madea play.
I know more church people that watch Madea and all that shit than
no,
anybody.
for real. And it's kind of to that audience.
Hey, how many times have we seen these niggas do anything else? Now we don't call somebody a lie, but everything he said, go look it up. It's right there. He ain't lied. Go look it up. What was Steve doing? Mark Curry. And see, this is the thing. The people that helped him, he said that he talked about them. He talked about the Mark Currys. You mad at him? You ain't think about the message. If he say Mark Curry, if the show that is exactly like Hanging with Mr. Cooper, you seen the show? Was it? That's what's important. Was it, nigga?
Listen, when he said that, I mean,
Let's be for real. See, that's the problem, man.
because you do kind of get them shows kind of mixed up a little bit.
He ain't lying.
It go hand in hand.
He ain't made that up. You know what I'm saying? So that
He really connected a lot of dots.
if you was listening objectively, if you wasn't in your feelings and listening, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I ain't got no personal attachment to nobody.
Right, exactly. Not, I'm not gonna lie. When I first went to go listen to the interview, I'm going in like, oh Lord, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking down on Cat Williams because I'm like, what he talking about now? Because you know, like this whole imagery that they have put out there of him, I thought that of him. You know what I'm saying? So like, I went in like waiting, waiting on him to say, you know,
Yeah.
something wrong.
Yeah.
And it was just all, you know, it had a lot of light to
I was
it.
like, yeah, there's a possibility that a nigga might be on some, you know what I'm saying? But when you really look at his mug shots and stuff like that, they don't really look like no person that's real messed up. But I never.
Can you pull up the commercial real quick?
Right?
Yeah.
Are you standing on business?
What you mean standing on business? Is your business getting the exposure that it needs?
You see.
I don't know, cousin. Can you tell me?
Hell no. Are you standing on business?
What you mean standing on business? Is your business getting the exposure that it needs? I don't know, cousin. Can you tell me?
Hell no. Are you standing on business?
What you mean standing on business? Is your business getting the exposure that it needs? I don't know, cousin. Can you tell me?
Hell no. Are you standing on business?
What you mean standing on business? Is your business getting the exposure that it needs? I don't know, cousin. Can you tell me?
Hell no. Man, what it
What?
is we back to what we talking about or what? What's going on?
Let's get back.
Okay, so what was the last thing I said? Do you remember?
I was just saying that, you know, it just had a lot of truth to it.
Yeah, of course it had a lot of truth to it because you gotta connect the dots. You gotta listen objectively, and he ain't talking about nobody. Now I will say this: with the post after the fact, Mike Epps caused some strays because when he talked about the 7 people that got the wives, they got the funny face and all that stuff, he ain't say nothing. He never said nothing about Mike Epps, but he was thrown in the pictures though.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say Mike Epps has a beautiful wife
Yeah.
to me.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Now
She is.
everybody else, yeah, he was right on point. But these are the people that came up though.
Yeah.
But Mike Epps,
Didn't he just get his wife?
beautiful, man, huh?
Didn't he just get his
I
wife?
don't know.
Okay.
So
I
maybe-
think they kind of knew a little bit.
Okay, yeah,
I don't know how new. Don't
But
let
I
me
actually
lie.
went to his page because I heard about him making posts about the situation, so I wanted to check out what he had to say or whatever. And so I'm going through the pictures and I seen her, and I'm like, nah. And cause I'm like, and even before that, I was like, hold on, I don't remember hearing nobody. I don't remember hearing Cat say nothing about Mike or whatever. You know what I mean? And then so I went through his story, and he actually said, he was like, shit, he wish he would have said something. He was like,
Yeah, that's what he said.
I got a special.
He's like, he ain't mentioned
You know what I'm
me.
saying?
He's like, we did a movie together.
But another thing that made me feel like, okay, yeah, he ain't got no reason to just make up no shit, because one thing about Cat, he don't come to the cities, he don't come to the radio stations, he don't do interviews to promote his shit. He throw his own shows, he put his own comedians on. Mind you, he said he paying them $300,000 a season when they touring. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was multiple receipts that came up. People on their own accounts, even people that was like said things a month prior to this interview. Dion Cole being one of them. Like, man, y'all, if y'all know about this, tell in the comments about how much money y'all think Cat done gave away, cause there's so many comedians out here. They're on the road, they ain't getting paid what they worth, you know what I'm saying, that's broke, struggling, you know what I mean, doing these shows in the chilling circuit and all these different places, and that have these testimonies where some random person that came and dropped some money on them, you know what I'm saying. Boosie, which everybody loves in the South. Everybody feel like that's their OG, and they done kind of been inspired and motivated by him and his story and his family, and et cetera, et cetera. You know, he even came out and said when he got out, he was broke. He was living in a hotel with his kids. You know, and out the blue, he was invited to Cat's show, and after the show, he had a bundle through in the car or whatever, and he thinking it was some weed or something to get on, and it was 15 racks. You know what I'm saying? When it's crazy, because I remember back then when he came out, I'm thinking Birdman and dropping a bag on him, and from everything I was seeing, I'm like, shit, Boosie came out, he got right back to it like Pimp C did.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
But he said he was in a hotel. A lot of that shit was show, but Cat Williams one of the real ones that, you know, looked out for him. You know what I'm saying? Shit that he didn't have to do. Now, Cat could have came on that show and said all these things that would grab everybody's heartstrings. We had everybody up in their feelings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because of all he's done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He could have did that. But he didn't. That came after the fact. That's not the pattern of a compulsive liar or somebody that has a bitter intentions. He didn't. These people said these things after the fact. Dion Cole said that shit a month before this interview came out. You see what I'm saying? So that's not the pattern of somebody that's just bitter and lying.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So for somebody not to connect the dots, you know what I'm saying? That's just crazy to me. What we doing?
Do we got another video play?
We want to play we can play the commercial again. We can play the cognac connoisseur again. Or I mean, it's on.
Got a music video.
I mean, we can play your
Yeah, go play the mantra line.
Let me.
How long is it?
Dial that up.
About 4 minutes.
Quick.
Y'all, just bear with us today. You know, we got little technical difficulties, but we getting it together. So we gonna play a video for y'all.
Listen, y'all working from home anyway. Y'all ain't doing nothing. You probably ain't got no clothes on. You should have some clothes on, or you done called in. If you tuned in, you'll be alright. You feel me? So that's how we gonna run that. Just be patient. That's the theme of the new year anyway. Get some damn patience. The problem is everybody want instant gratification. You see these people online and feel like your life should be like yours. You ain't put no work in.
Got about 1 minute.
Ain't put no work in.
I told them, be patient or be a patient.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
trying to rush.
Yellow car.
What's that? All right, cut your mics. All right, did you get the unplug club?
He said the
This
people
what
were
I
saying
had.
that the
Yeah,
audio
it was
was.
recording in. Yeah, it was Joe. We could hear you good for some reason.
That's because I'm right here at
It was
this.
just going off.
Yeah,
I don't know
because
why we were hearing you good then, but him, he was getting cut off. So,
And that's been happening a few
this
times.
was connected. This was but it had a shortage in it, so it was
That's
going in and
having
out. So that's why we're going in and out, and you can hear me louder because I'm at the iPad.
because it sounded like he was coming from the iPad, but you was on the mic. I don't know. I think it says, but it was going to the internal mic. You're saying internal mic on there? Okay. It's freezing. Did you erase it? Did you erase the last stuff before you got on? Did you like delete the last show? Somebody probably didn't delete that stuff. It look like it's full, but don't look like it.
No, I deleted all the
You deleted
last.
that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what it could possibly be. You think it's a shortage?
Yeah, that's what it is. Cause anytime it's not connected.
So you think it's? Oh my bad. You think it's this or?
Well, see, this was
We
that
tried
this
it. That
cord
was, I was like, man,
don't work
let's
at
just
all.
put that in because we got enough juice to make it to the show. But she was like, he wasn't even doing nothing. He was doing nothing.
Wasn't even working at all.
So I was like, damn, that's why Dirt said.
Yeah, all this stuff. We have to play a video more often.
We're going to talk about this shit again. Because it ain't, I know it's like for the club, it ain't gonna be right. I know that. We really could have been doing that though.
Like videos and stuff. Yeah, it's good to make videos in the middle.
Yeah,
Especially if you did like 1 or 2 artists.
right.
That's you.
Yeah.
Hello? What's going on?
Nope. So maybe this. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I did that wrong.
Hold on a second. Go over here to the place you're trying to make this stuff. It messed up work. How about this? I'll call you when I get in the car. You at work, dude? Okay. I'll call you right when.
I'ma have to hug it. I'ma have to touch it. Tell you that I love you. Put nothing above it. Looking in the mirror like, damn. Checking on myself like.
What happened?
yo.
Yo, can you hear me?
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Talk about it. Talk about it. It
Okay.
sound good to me.
Okay.
How it sound to you?
I think we good. Y'all tell us what we sound like. If y'all could help us out, Selfish the promoter. If you want here, let
Talk
us
to
know.
me.
Let us know.
About that video.
I think we back like cook crack.
What y'all, this y'all first, oh yeah, this our first time playing that video. What y'all think about the video, man? That was my co-host, Salita Marcelet.
You know that.
Mixtape coming out. 111.
Yeah.
111-24.
Yeah. Nah, for real. Mixtape dropping on Thursday. But that was my
Is that
song, The Mantra. That was my official video. I hope y'all like that vibe. We gonna have to do that more often.
Nah, for
How did
real.
y'all feel about that video? Because I was feeling myself for sure on that video.
Did that interrupt the video, the picture?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think so. No, I don't think
Do
so.
you see me?
I don't think so. Yeah, I
Okay.
see you now.
Cause it was ringing. wasn't it?
Yeah, it didn't stop. Nothing.
Okay. Back to Cat. Do you remember that thing I said about Cat?
Man,
Ain't no telling. Listen,
one
I'm
thing I can say about Cat, what he probably doing right now. He probably at his house in his robe. He probably just tickled pink.
Nah, I mean, yeah.
Like he's sitting on clouds right
Yeah.
now.
You gotta think about it, man. All these people that's in the industry, they don't talk about no P. Diddy. They not gonna talk about the TDJ. They not gonna talk about the freaky parties. They not gonna talk about Hollywood, the bullshit, none of that. You know what I mean? Cat Williams do his own everything, so he not dependent on them to feed him. That's a motivation to understand, like, okay, well, he's probably not lying about the shit he's saying because he don't got a reason.
Yeah.
He don't do nothing but help other people.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there's some jokes in there. Yeah, some jokes in there. But yeah, Steve Harvey did say that shit about his first wife. Lying ass dog. He did steal jokes. Said did steal jokes. He need his stomach busted.
That was the funny part for me. That was the only funny part.
He did his stomach busted, man. He's a fat face liar. And listen, I seen the video where he was talking about, he explained himself to my knowledge. That's how, to your knowledge, nigga, if it's your joke, it's your goddamn joke.
It killed me when I think it probably was him that was like, it's been so long ago. Nah, you know if you stole that joke.
You know
yeah.
it. You know it, man.
You
And
know-
I seen the original joke. He stole it.
Yeah.
He stole it. That's why it's so funny seeing nigga like Nate sit up there and do that shit. Come on, man. I know you love the Omega Sci-Fi, bro, but come on, man. It shouldn't hold more weight than the truth.
Yeah.
It's God's side and it's the other side. You know? He said he want to get out of the game with his Buddhist hole still intact. Now, who else talking about the bullshit that's going on in the industry? But Cat, keeping it real. He putting on his own shows. He paying his comedians. He paying them good. Listen, he's showing up to other comedians' shows that do a good job and paying them because he know they ain't getting paid right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? How can you not that? How can you go to, oh, that nigga read no 3,000 books? Okay, so fucking what? The nigga smart, he's intelligent, he's a genius.
Like, seriously, since this
You can see
interview
that?
came out, there's been nothing but good things that's been coming out about Cat Williams.
Yeah.
And
Everybody confirming everything.
No,
And
for
see,
real.
what Nate only argument was what Ice Cube said. Now, if you listen clearly, Ice Cube didn't do nothing but confirm everything Cat Williams said. He said, yes, Money Mike was Rick Smiley did audition for Money Mike. He said that part. And he said that Money Mike was already in the script, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He said that he would never have anybody get raped on camera. That's not how he rocked.
yeah.
He said that, this the part that people didn't pay attention to. He was like, Cat, after Cat did his one, it was no way that they can, he blew it out the water and he brought it to life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what people didn't understand and they paying attention to is the fact that he said that Cat, Money Mike had a small part. But because Cat was so good, they had to expand it out throughout the movie.
Mm.
That's basically saying that Cat wrote his part. Now, this is what people not realizing. The reason why Ice Cube said anything because he had to save face.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. Cat said Ricky Smiley was cool with being raped. So the fact that he said he was being raped fell back on Cube, but because Cube is the executive producer and all that right there. Mm-hmm. So he had to save face, but he said most of the thing Cat said was right, but it was all the things. But he couldn't say all the things because of the rape situation. He had to save his name as far as that's concerned. But let's not forget, on Players Club, what's the little sister name was? Little cousin?
Yeah, with the short hair.
What's her name was?
I can't think.
I can't remember her name.
I can't think of her name.
And I'm a little bit embarrassed. Well, I'm not embarrassed, but I'm a little bit ashamed that I can't remember her name. But it's been long. That movie came out in the early 90s. So y'all tell us in the comments what her name was. How about you, Nate? If you still listening, Negro. But we didn't see her get raped on Ebony.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Listen, we didn't see her get raped. We had to see it. Right. Just like in Friday After Next, we ain't had to see what was finna happen.
Right.
We knew what was finna happen. And that's why I believe Cat, man. Listen, I believe what Cat said. You gotta understand, Ice Cube trying to save face. No. He brought it to life, and that bringing it to life influenced them to be like, okay, well, we gonna let you just do your thing. That's what happened. Yeah, unofficially. Yeah, he didn't officially write but when he came and did his thing, he won them over. He had their influence. So when he talk about the wardrobe, the car, the hair, all that shit, that's Cat. You can't tell me that ain't Cat. And he said it was parts that was added in to stretch it out that wasn't there in the beginning. That means he created this character. That's what he did.
Yep.
You can't take what Cube said for face value. You got to have your own common sense. He got to save face. So, yeah. Because, listen, you got to think about it. He said he wouldn't have nobody getting raped on camera. Okay, we seen what happened. We seen what was finna happen.
Right. That's all we
So you
know.
telling me you wouldn't have that happen on camera? Okay, so why would you even have it insinuated then? Because it was definitely insinuated that he was finna take something. Was it not? Did Miss Pearly say, all right, what she say is, if that money ain't paid by the night, my son gonna deal with you. What did she say? Hey, but what that sound like? You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's be for real, man. But see, the thing is, when you got so much allegiance to some bullshit over the truth, that's what happens. That's what happens. If you so attached to somebody because they're a celebrity, they're your favorite comedian, that's what happens. You get caught up you get lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
That man ain't lie about that shit, man. That nigga talk about everything. That nigga talk about Pete. That nigga said, Chris, this the Epstein list Chris Tucker. Huh? Now, who out here, what celebrity out here talking about that shit for real? Speaking on it.
No,
Nobody.
for real.
Nobody.
Because they
Nobody.
can't.
They can't.
Because they too tied
What
in.
you talking about, man? Be for real.
They
So they let me know, like, people can be bald. People don't got the integrity they say they have. If they can sit up there and say, because that's what he said. He said, there's God's side and there's the other side. And the people got a problem with it, you know why. Why? The truth is the light.
Yep.
That's been said. The truth is the light. That's been said. God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Come on, fake Christians, where y'all at? Come on, fake Christians, where y'all at? Cause what's more important? What God said?
Not you calling out the fake Christians.
No, because we gotta be for real. Cause these are the people that is siding with the masses, saying that this nigga lying, this nigga on drugs, this nigga all this shit. Let's deal with the truth. Forget who said it. Let's deal with the truth. Can we deal with the truth, please? Cause I'm gonna tell you something. If I'm attached to something, it could be a family member. It could be my brother. If I see he did some shit that goes against my morals and principles, I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't finna go out here and be trying to go to war with everybody.
Right.
If he did that, he did that. Come on now. So when you do that, that only points to your integrity. That put the mirror in your face. That only says something about you. Cause if you listen to that shit, you can't, man, you come on, be for real. If you a real one, you can't hear that shit and listen to that shit closely and not go back. Even if you do got a doubt.
Sound like it makes sense.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, for people, I'm honestly shocked to like see that it's people that don't believe it or that's surprised to hear this, and I'm like, this been going on in the media, you know what I'm saying? I know it's been going on in the music industry, you know. So like that is not a shocker at all. Like we know it's been a whole lot of craziness going on in the in Hollywood and all that. But now I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna say I was shocked. I ain't gonna say I was shocked, but some things started coming out by Tyler Perry.
That ain't been out?
Right, people was saying stuff, but I mean, I ain't gonna say, I guess I just wasn't in that, I wasn't paying attention to that.
Are you referring to Christian?
No, I ain't talking about to Christianity. I'm talking about.
No, I'm talking about Christian Keys.
Oh, no, but
Okay.
I did see when he had came out about it. But I just was seeing like people that had did like, basically was saying that how he be, I think this probably a little off, but it's kind of in the same sentence because, this is some of the stuff that Monique been talking about and stuff like that. But basically how they said Tyler Perry be running his movies and stuff like a sweatshop.
Yeah.
Like he be trying to like basically underpaying and be trying to get them to do like a whole bunch of scenes in one set type of thing. But and they was just saying like, which is, I don't know. They were just saying like, I can't think. I think it was like Monique or somebody that wasn't fond of like his profits.
Yeah.
Basically saying that everybody wasn't fond of his profits because he ain't paying
Right.
his folks like that or
Right.
whatever. But I seen some sick stuff that he done produced. Sick.
Listen.
I don't even know how you can even imagine that stuff, let alone put it out there like.
Man, I was over his shit back when DVD still was a thing.
Yeah.
And this is before I even was like hip to a lot of things that go on in the world or how the world is operating when it comes to Hollywood and shit like that. This way back then that it didn't sit well with me. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just real confusing how people gather their conclusions and opinions, man. I can't front the fact that bothers me. But on the flip side of that, it makes sense because they say it's only 15% that's gonna get in that so-called number. So that means that it gotta be a lot of ignorant people out here.
Yeah.
It gotta be a lot of people that's not really on the journey.
Man, we finna see who finna be on what side when this shift happens.
Yeah.
We see it for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I know I stopped screaming to the masses years ago because it's exhausting.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't care how much, whatever understanding you got, I don't care how you break it down to another person. If they not there, they just not there.
And I'm gonna say this again because now our audio is back rolling. I actually heard and seen the Ed Lover confession where he said that the things that Cat Williams said, Bernie Mac told him out his own mouth. That he had a close relationship with Bernie Mac. He was on a movie with Bernie Mac. And the things that Cat said was everything that Bernie told him himself. That Steve Harvey was basically a hoe ass nigga that was trying to undercut, telling these people that he would take half of what they was giving Bernie to have Bernie's spot.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He been hating. You know what I'm saying? He been stealing. He been lying. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't, I don't got nothing personal against Steve, but I you know, I don't put that shit past nobody that's in his space. You know? And everything that Cat said lines up. The fact that he's never gone on these internet radio stations and interviews and stuff promote his tours. That he been throwing his own tours, paying his comedians $300,000 in that season. So it's people that saying he lying because he promoting his stuff. He ain't gotta do that.
Right.
If he ain't been doing it, cause he didn't mention his tour not once.
He sure didn't.
So come on.
Cause I ain't know he was on tour too.
Now, think about that, right? He hating because he want to be where they. Why would he want to be where they at if he ain't even promote? Cause listen, I ain't where they at. I ain't in the podcast game where a lot of podcast niggas is. So if I was on a platform like that, I'd be talking about the Marcy RGP and all this shit that I'm trying to do. I'd be every couple minutes, pop. I need to promote my shit. I don't have the. Tell me.
Nah, we good. We
Okay.
Good.
I don't got the juice that Cat got. You know what I mean? So that alone should tell you something.
Yeah.
Cause Deion Cole said a month before this interview dropped that imagine how much money Cat really done spent on people just blessing them. Just blessing them. People talking about his net worth and all that shit. Cat said he seen his net worth and said he had what it said. He had that shit on him. But Cat is smart. That means that his money and assets and stuff is in his businesses that don't got his name on them. He's smart. Control everything. Own nothing. Because when you own it, you have the liability. Stupid people don't understand that. That you need shell companies and you need trust to escape the liability. Because anything can happen. Your personal self shouldn't be liable. You and your kids shouldn't feel the effects of something unfortunate. Why would you want to pay so much in taxes if you can evade it? This is the type of thing that everybody was mad at Trump for. Because Trump understood the game. Huh? Non-profits and LLCs and trusts and, all this shit here. You got to work that shit, man. You got to work your mojo, man. You got to learn the game, man.
Facts.
See, it's a difference between somebody that control this shit and let they entities own it versus somebody that want their name attached to all this. Because when they name attached to all this, that mean they taxes attached to all this. That mean they just want people to think this. It's a representation, not I'm actually living like this. Man, come on now, Cat throw his own specials. He do his own tours where people think that he's being sponsored. Huh? Now now if he if he doing all this by himself, What's his motive? To want to tear down anybody when all he do is help. So if he speak on somebody, you better hang on to it, y'all. Y'all people that's not followers. Y'all people that's not followers, man. Cause all the receipts came out the woodwork. Bill Bellamy, white comedians, everybody. Yeah. Bag of Money, hop in my lap. Boosie, everybody. Huh? That ain't nobody that trying to steal some clout or trying to get praise. Cause he could have just talked about everybody he helped and got the praise. No. These dirty dogs out here, it's just dirty dogs. And them being in the same organization as you don't change them niggas' character. It's a video out there where Steve said that if these people give him 10 million or these people give him all these million, he said he gonna turn into a monkey. Just like that. He said this, right? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Okay. So
He said that right after, right?
that's old.
Oh, no. Oh, you talking about?
He was doing a stand-up.
Oh.
And he was talking about these white figures give me $10 million to act like a
Who
monkey.
said that?
Steve Harvey.
Ah, okay.
He said he played it good too. I'm like, damn, that nigga. If he had no suit on, if he had a monkey suit on, you probably wouldn't be able to tell. He was like, I be picking shit out my ass, all type of shit he said. He wasn't lying. But he's a fat face and a liar.
These
So
are the people
I'm gonna
that's
read
in the light.
a caption from Slink Johnson about all this stuff. Slink Johnson is a community that, you know, I respect, and you know he when we had our podcast, the Joe podcast, before he came on our podcast. He's originally from Dumas, Arkansas. His dad from there. He grew up in L.A. So you know, I always kind of tap in with him and pay attention to what he got going on, what he got to say.
What he say?
And he's a fellow Aquarius, and so I know he gonna keep it real. But he says basically a question, because I guess he had a lot of inboxes and stuff like that or whatever. But he said, where do I stand on comedy controversy? He said, I stand alone. This shit is a weird ass fraternity, like a high school popularity contest. Niggas click up and do a lot of front, backbiting, pillow talking, gaslighting, and bitch shit in general. I'm not a nigga that moved to LA to chase Hollywood. I'm a real LA nigga that happens to be an actor comedian. If you can survive this city for as long as I have, that weird Hollywood shit ain't nothing. People don't be mistaken by your idols. They're not perfect. They're human as well and susceptible and prone to do bitch shit like anybody else. Probably more. All of them. I mean, so I understand Aquarius, right? He don't want to be in the mess. He don't want to point the fingers. I understand that aspect of it. But he told the real. So that's basically saying the shit that Cat Williams said. Don't be trying to contest that shit. Don't be trying to goddamn find a fault in that shit. That shit is real. He said himself about the fraternity and all the bitch shit. Because if you a coward ass nigga with talent, then if you get an opportunity and you get a bag, you gonna be a coward ass nigga with no integrity, with an opportunity that you capitalize on and got a bag from it. You a coward with a bag. You a nigga with no integrity with a bag. You a nigga that's got opportunities because you done compromise your integrity with more bags. The problem is people see and think automatically that the more bags that it appears that you have, and the more idolization and the more reverence from the masses that you have, that equates to you being real and solid.
At all.
That's what he's saying.
At all.
So that's why I get a side out to niggas that just, want to down Cat. Think about what Cat did. Look at all the receipts. The receipts are there. He ain't lied about nothing. Now, he might have told a little white lie about the 4.3 sub 4.340. But he ran a 4.440. He did. He went to Memphis and ran it. I seen it. To be 50-something years old, hey, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. How can you be mad at that? You know? So, let me see if it was anything else that I need to speak on with the Charleston White situation. What is the problem?
Battery.
Okay.
It's on 1%.
Really? What?
Yeah.
It was like on 70 something when we first. Okay. So is there anything else you want to touch? Where we at on time?
We had an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
I think it'd be probably best if we go ahead and wrap it up, just so make sure we don't lose the show.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull
Stephanie
up.
said the only lies I saw were the embellishments on himself. I feel he spoke truth about the activities of the industry, though.
What embellishment? Who you said?
The embellishments
Who
on
said that?
himself. Stephanie. You talking about Cat Williams, right?
What embellishments? Give us some specifics. But I'm gonna play this commercial.
All right.
You ready?
Mhm.
Are you standing on business?
What you mean standing on business?
Is your business getting the exposure that it needs?
I don't know, cousin P. You tell me.
Hell no, because you're not promoting it on the morning TRG. Tell me what you talking about, Miss Stephanie.
She said, "Yeah, Cat."
What he said that you feel like is his embellishment that you were
She
talking
said the
about?
only lies I saw were the embellishments on him.
Yeah, Oh, she mean the people that said something about him was lies. Is that what she's saying?
I was thinking you was talking about the jury when you said embellishments.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you talking about the jury or what people saying about him? I feel he spoke truth about the activities of the industry, though. And
What'd she
Nakisha said, "Facts are facts. There is no way around it."
I'm gonna tell y'all something. We had a troubling day today, which is cool. Are we what retrograde are we? We always in some goddamn retrograde, but what we in?
We out the Mercury retrograde because we was in it. Stephanie said he hyped himself up more than he should have. Selfish the promoter said, "Great show, thank you."
Tell us about this hyping it up. I don't understand that part. I don't really see the hyping it up. I don't know. Unless we not realizing that this is a comedy. This is a comedian. I don't know. Elaborate on that. But
I don't think. I mean, one thing he did